Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alex, and today we are going to be. This is episode 3 of building the custom theme park, which I got a name. Sadly, I lost the footage of me building the entrance sign, but you will see that in the next episode. So, today, as you can see, we're building an arrow looper in a new area. Ooh. So, yeah, arrow looper. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could talk about yesterday. So yesterday, while we're building this, I'll just talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I was at Canada's Wonderland for my first visit of the year. It was an amazing time. Yeah, I mean, I did post my itinerary on as a community post, but I want to make another one. I had got a ride on basically a lot of things. First thing I did was Wonder Mountain's Guardian, which the ending, which I'm not gonna spoil, that got me. Like, oh my gosh, that was such a good ending. And it was like the best part of the ride. Yeah, when I was gardening was good. Then I did Vortex for the first time, uh, for a bit, and it ran a bit rough. Honestly, the one thing I'll say, like, if you're thinking Vortex is the best suspended, I don't know, it runs a bit rough. So yeah, anyone who thinks, oh, it might be better than Bat, at Kings Island, maybe not. Vortex does, yeah, like I said, it ran slightly rough for me. But yeah, I did that. It was good though. Then I went over and did Yukon Striker, where one of my friends kind of lost his fast pass on Yukon Striker. He got another one, but yeah, that happened. It was a good. I got a back row ride. The loop and second one are the best parts. Just saying. Um, After Yukon, we went to check on Mindbuster, but it wasn't open yet. So I believe, yeah, because we needed to pick up one of my other friends who like just showed up. So we wanted to do that, and then we did Leviathan, which was good. I got a second to back row. I like someone already took the back, probably some enthusiasts. So I decided not to grab the back, um, because I couldn't. Like I just got a second to grab the back, and that first drop is still amazing. Honestly, it's like it's not in the back, but it's still amazing. So that's good. It was still my favorite ride of the day because it did not do Alpenfury yesterday. Um, yeah. So after I did Leviathan, I believe we walked over to check mine on Mindbuster, but it was still closed. So I ended up eating at so because it was like around lunch because I waited 45 minutes for a line for Leviathan after on a posted 10 minute wait. So it was like so it was around I think 11:45 or something like that. So I was like, okay, I'll just eat lunch. So I went and ate. Well, let me check when I ate lunch. I think it was around 11:45. Hold up. Um, oh wait, it was around 11:45. Sorry, yeah, around noon actually. I was eating at the drive-in, so I could get something to eat. But yeah, right there around noon, yeah, by the time I got, and then yeah, actually, because before that we waited in line for Mindbuster to open, like right behind the guys from Music Insiders. Um, and then yeah, like right before I went to go get in line for coasters, I then said hi and got my picture with yeah with Amusement Insiders. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Then I got one quick ride on Behemoth, which was pretty solid. It's a good hyper, and I think soon you're about to find out why this is about to be one of the craziest coasters that I'm building right now. Like steering away from the thing, but I'm just quickly doing a bit of smoothing. You'll find out why. Because ride is a combination of two aero roller coasters, kind of, but you'll find out. I think once it completes this test cycle, you'll find out. So, as you can see, I'm moving it up extremely high. Because, yeah, this isn't any aero looper. This is an aero hyper looper. Think Phantom's Revenge, or sorry, like Steel Phantom, but like 7 inversions. It's a terrain arrow looper, and it's gonna be huge. And it's like, and it's yeah, it's gonna be like one. Yeah, it's gonna be like I think that it's gonna be the tallest coaster in the park as of now, and then I might build something bigger. Cause yeah, I'm just like now getting the arrow back in the spot, and yeah. So that's that. Anyways, back to Canada's Wonderland. Yeah, after lunch, yeah, Behemoth. It still ran pretty rough in the valleys, but honestly, I'll take it. And then yeah, after Behemoth, like me and my friend, we wanted to check on Mindbuster. It was like, probably not gonna open, but like you never know. And cause like honestly, I think because in my most recent video before this, I said, oh, I haven't ridden Vortex in a bit. Hopefully, I get on Friday. I got on. Honestly, other than Vortex, my most anticipated coaster was probably Mindbuster, and that was my friends as well. Because like the friend that I was with doesn't really ride a lot of the major coasters, but like Vortex and Mindbuster, like he loves. So like we went on. So yeah, we walked by Mindbuster, and then like I think I saw like I didn't see a rope without having the first time, and then saw someone in the queue. I think we both saw it at the same time. And we started booking it because like it was honestly one of the yeah. And yeah, I came off thinking that the Mindbuster was better than Behemoth. So, oh, an old wooden coaster is better than a B&M Hyper, but it's a rougher B&M Hyper. So, but yeah, that was amazing. Mindbuster, oof. Honestly, the second half doesn't even bother me because like I think last year with the Helix, the second half I didn't really like, but now it runs so well. Like the second half, yeah, second half doesn't even bother me. It'll be nice, so I could give it airtime, but yeah. So yeah, I think then after that we went to ride. Um, forget what. I think Vortex. I think we did Vortex after. Again. Mm, no, Dragonfire. Yeah, I went to do Dragonfire and I got a back row ride. And like, if you know what I said in my most recent video, like top 10 Rise of Canada's Wonderland, you know that I don't think much can beat a back row ride on Dragonfire. And yeah, well, honestly, it was amazing. I think the only time I grayed out I on Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna be posting this on Saturday or Sunday, but or whenever. But the only time I grayed out on Friday was on the second loop of Dragonfire. It's so intense. Like don't underestimate this thing. What's it called? After I rode Dragonfire, I think then I got back in line for then we got back in line for Vortex. We got another ride, played a game of Among Us while waiting in line for Vortex. Because they had our phones on us, so we just played a game of Among Us. It was fun. I lost. But oh my god, that thing runs so much. It wasn't smoother in the afternoon because it was around 2. It was not smoother. It was still relatively. It wasn't the smoothest. But the swinging was so crazy. Honestly, we may. Honestly, like. If we're talking about crazy, if we're talking about all the Aero suspended coasters compared by ranked by swinging, I think Vortex is second only to the original Bat. Maybe not even second, maybe first to the original Bat. It's crazy. I think yeah, beyond 90 degrees we were swinging. It was ugh. But yeah, that ride basically I think Vortex became not top 3 because that's Mindbuster. I think it was a top 4, top 5. It was really good. But yeah, after I rode Vortex, we went to go get another ride on Mindbuster. But like basically like I think we waited for like 10, 15 minutes, but then the ride broke right after my family got a ride on it. Got their first ride on it, so like it broke. Like literally like I think there was like one cycle between my parents getting off and the ride breaking, and then after that they sent an empty train. That's not the so basically, and then like they said, oh, my bus is broken. So yeah, I think we got one ride, so that's nice. I think after that we got um yeah, I think after we did, oh yeah, then we went over to Wild Beast. That was actually Wild Beast is one of the worst roller coasters I've ever. Sorry, not one of the worst. I thought Time Warp was more enjoyable than Wild Beast. Oh my god, that ride is horrible. Like, there's not a redeeming part. Like, it has airtime, but it's so painful that the airtime is not even worth it. Like, honestly, I'll give the one thing I'll give is it had good airtime, but it's just so rough. It's not worth it. I waited 20 minutes, and I think I said this in the post. The lift hill is not. The pre-lift is rough. The lift hill is painful. The whole ride is painful. The brakes are painful. Like that may have been because I accidentally stapled myself. Because it was like the lap bar was like I think around like a decent distance, like a good enough distance. But then like I accidentally decided. But then like I accidentally if checked if I could pull down on like just slightly more, and then I ended up stapling myself. I couldn't move. Like honestly, I think that probably would have been better because at least you're not getting thrown up and down and hurting your butt as well. But yeah, so I ended up hurting myself on Wild Beast because it was rough. Like as it like that, yeah. Like me and my friend, like both agreed that it was the worst ride we've ever ridden, and because of that, we now have matching scars like on our left leg. We have a scar on us because of that ride. Probably I don't know. To be fair, I also tricked him onto it. I told him it wasn't that bad, and then like I told him it was rough. Like we were in the station, but like I don't think he was listening. So like he found out himself how rough it was. It was can't wait for that thing to burn down. Honestly, yeah, I would pay someone to. I would pay someone to let me burn the ride down. That was horrible. Yeah, after Wild Beast, um, I think we went since Mambas were still closed. I think we ended up just doing a lap on Thunder Run after. Um, that thing feels like it's about to fall apart, but it has good laterals. I think we were in row 4 or 5. I think we are in row 5. But yeah, the laterals are pretty good. But that downward helix, where you get to see, I think Harold, the dragon's name. I don't remember. I think it's Harold. That's a pretty fun element. It's just a good. It's an enjoyable ride once in a while. Yeah, but like me and my friend barely fit together in that seat because you have one seatbelt and one lap bar for both riders. But too, for that means if you're alone, you get crazy laterals. But also, I didn't really like it because I think I waited way too long. Because I forgot because there's a queue at the bottom of the mountain, and once you're station level, there's like a lot of queue. Like honestly, more than half the queue is on top. It's not from the bottom. So basically, I waited an extra bit because I forgot about the queue. It sucked, but I got on. It wasn't worth it because I waited for I think like half an hour or something like that. But yeah, let's end it up with my friend. But I also tried to get one ride on the bat because he's single rider line. And of course, like I was almost getting on. I think I was on the stairs, and then the ride just broke. It just like broke down on me. Like it got stuck on the lift hill. Like so, two rides broke down on me. And it's crazy. Is like actually within the past like year, I've seen every major ride in Medieval Fair, sorry, major roller coaster, break down. Like I visibly saw them break down. Um, except Leviathan, because Dragon Fire saw break down last year when I went in May. Um, and then Wild Beast broke down after I saw it like stuck on the lift hill like after I left. So, uh, the as you can see right now on so yeah, maybe yesterday. Back to the arrow. So it's a terrain arrow looper, like Phantom's Revenge, both the length of Dragon Mountain. It does have two lift hills. But yeah, as you can see, I'm working on a turn. So far, I've done a drop, a rise, and a janky turn into a vertical loop, and then mid course that drops down into the big 200-foot tall drop, which and the ride hits top speeds of 85 miles an hour. And then you go into a second vertical loop, rise up, turn down, third vertical loop, and you rise up, and then could do a janky turn. If you know the one on Crazy Coaster at, I forget the park's name, Star Lake or Star World. If you know that drop and how janky it is, that first drop, it's like gonna be like that, but it rises up into a turn like that, and then you drop down all down again down the ravine, and rise up into a triple corkscrew, and then you just like do a return run. There's another mid course, and I believe I think maybe an airtime hill, I think. And yeah, you just turn and then rise up into your second lift hill and final lift hill. There's only two. And then yeah, that's basically ride. So the whole goal of this ride is like I think my hope is that by the end of the day, like by the end of me finishing this area, you will not see any of the major parts. You'll see like maybe the first lift hill and drop, but that's it. Like you're not gonna see, yeah, you're not gonna see any of the inversions. It's kind of one of those things where it's like you're gonna trick them on. Yeah, yeah. Going back onto yesterday, Canada's Wonderland. Actually, I'll after I went on bat, I got some merch. So I got an Alpenfury coaster cutout, which I built, and I got my Yukon Striker hat, which looks really nice. It doesn't have the logo of the ride, but it has like the bird and it has a sign. So yeah, you could just see. Um, yeah, yeah, I got the Yukon Striker hat. Um, which honestly I love. It's gonna be my recording hat. Like probably next time I do another like video in the style of my Canada's Wonderland one, probably for my Wild Beast review even I could do, or whatever review I do first. I posted a link post. Um, but yeah, I will be wearing the Yukon Striker hat because I like it. And then yeah, um, that was it was amazing. Um, honestly, yeah. Honestly, I think yesterday was my best visit to Canada's Wonderland, even though I didn't even ride Alpenfury. And Alpenfury is my, yeah, like I said in my face reveal video from almost a month ago, Alpenfury is my second favorite coaster behind Zadra. But yeah, so honestly, yeah, without that, even without Alpenfury, that was an amazing visit. My favorite so far. And not just because of the whole Amusement Insiders thing. Anyway, if we're talking about the area theming, I do know the name of what I'm going to name this coaster and what I'm going to theme the land to. Because I'm going to take the suggestion that Axolotl Thrills made, and it's going to be a Wild West section. Um, and I think I'll reveal the name of the ride later. Not sure if it's going to be this video or the next video, but it will be revealed at some point. Um, next part of the series. Yeah, because I think I'll be doing for the schedule. I think I'll do after this video. I think I'll do the my first coaster review, the one that wins the poll. So go vote on that, and I'll do I think one more reacting to Planko 1 because like I said, I have a bunch of parks so I could get through I think one or two, and then after that I think we'll do part 4 of this series. Maybe I'll just do Planko 1 later. But yeah, I wanted to do for the review. I wanted to do a ride that I don't have to re-ride. Not that I don't want to, but like I think I put for the options. I think I did Behemoth, Mindbuster, Wild Beast, and Dragonfire. I think. Don't quote me on that. I know. Don't don't blame me if I got it wrong. Let me check. Um, no, I did Vortex instead of Behemoth. I just need to check that. Um, so yeah, that was good. So go vote on that. Right now, Mindbuster's winning as of when I'm checking this with 1 vote. So it might be a Mindbuster review that I'll do first. And for review format, I think what I'm gonna do categories maybe because I like that because that's gonna be easier. And then at the end, I'll just do like an overall spot, like where I think I'll do a rank, like out of 10, and then like where it ranks among all my coasters. So yeah, to be fair with Wild Beast, I don't think I need to share like where it ranks because I think we all know how. But I think I've said it enough how much I hate that ride. And honestly, I think we're talking about going back to Wild Beast. The only reason I wrote it is because I thought mine Mindbuster. I thought it would be smooth, but no, it's not. Also, I'm right now building the last inversion, which will be a reverse sidewinder, which goes into the ground. I don't know how I'm gonna hide this one, but I want to hide it at some point somewhere. But yeah, I'm just sitting there. I'm probably just like checking my phone or something like that. But yeah, um, I think this video is not gonna have a real time section just because I don't really want it to. Um, but yeah, oh my god. And mainly because I forgot to record one. I probably would have if I remembered to record one. I probably would have made one, but I forgot to. But yeah, talking about what I've done since I've started fencing. That's all I've done. So, because I think this was filmed like a week or two ago. It's been a bit since I filmed this. Like yeah, but at least I got it done, and it's gonna work hopefully. And yeah, there might be some muffling back there, but I'm sorry about that if that's true. But I mean, if you're talking about size, I do have a few ideas for themed areas. Like if you have any ideas of what rides you want to see, or like what roller coasters or anything that you want to see, then let me know because I will do that. I think I placed this clip wrong. Okay, just don't mind that I placed this clip completely wrong. Don't mind that. Anyway, after looking at this clip that's completely in the wrong spot. Yeah, definitely in the wrong spot. Okay, I'm sorry about that. If you had to suffer through that. But yeah. Oh my god, I just got a Discord thing. I think it was because of the Coaster Studios thing. Probably was because of the Coaster Studios thing. Um, Definitely was the Coaster Studios thing actually. Because I don't unless I got pinged by one of my friends. I don't think I did. Uh, Honestly, it's better if you don't know about the Coaster Studios. Wait, have they addressed it? I don't know if they have. Have they? I don't think they have. Um, yeah. No, they haven't yet. But yeah, as you can see, the layout for the arrow is done. Honestly, the rest of this video is probably just gonna be modifications so that, like, specifically the laterals, and I think the second loop pulled deadly forces, or something. That was like 6 Gs, so I had to change up the second loop. So I did do that. I do something at some point. And yeah, some of the laterals specifically going into the reverse sidewinder and into the triple corkscrew are a bit crazy. Yeah, like 5.6 verticals, 3.7 laterals. That's lethal. So I think I'm doing lateral forces and that transition. And there's also, I don't know how I missed that. There's like you could see that horrible spot. Oh, I didn't miss it. Oh, that's why, because I forgot to smooth it. Yeah, you could tell that I'm forgetting a lot of things. But I do have plans for what I want to do with this western area. Like I already have some ride spots carved in, and I'm just gonna say the next area after this area will be right next to the Viking area that I built. So that's good. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun area. And yes, there will be a Lincoln Park themed coaster at some point in this park. I'm not telling you when, but I'm just gonna say I'll say it. There will be a music themed area and a Lincoln Park themed coaster. I'm spoiling my own park, but I'm not. I'm gonna try not to say if it's gonna be the next area or the area after that, or like the last area in the park. All I'm just these are just ideas because I do really want to do a Linkin Park themed coaster. Linkin Park. Oh my god. Um, because yeah, I think either today earlier today or yesterday I did drop a bit of Leviathan footage with the song Lost, which is one of my favorites honestly. I don't think it's the best scrapped song from Meteora. I still think Fighting Myself is better. So, and if you haven't listened to that one, listen to it right now. Like after this video is done, listen to Fighting Myself. It's amazing. Like yeah. Um I honestly just like I don't know how to talk honestly, but getting my first yeah. So, I believe this is going to be the only arrow unless we get an air suspended coaster. Frontier, if you're listening, please give me an air suspended coaster. I need one. Honestly, that'd be so cool because I do want to do vortex. I do want to do more recreations, but like actually make a video of me building them. So think the Dragonfire recreation that I did a while back, but instead of just a POV, you'll get the build process and the POV. And also, I think once I reveal I think I might try making a POV of vertical POVs on shorts for all the coasters that I built so far for this park, like the ones in the Viking area, and then the in first two, and spoilers. And this once I officially release a POV on a main video for this coaster, then I'll drop one on shorts. Oh, and also, yeah, park already has a name. That was honestly probably the hardest part, but I think it's better now. It'll work for now. If you have a better name than what I end up come up, and then I will show you in the next video episode. I can't talk. Then yeah, I was like, I need a. I don't hate the name, but I don't like it. But that's just might be me because I do not like anything that I do. Oh, I forgot I could have 5 trains on this thing at once. I think I'm sticking to 3. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like. Oh yeah, there's 6 block sections. I think. Station, first lift hill, first mid course. Second mid course, second lift hill, and brakes. So there's a lot. This thing has a really high capacity, but I don't really want to run 5 trains on an arrow. Honestly, I want to do 2 or 3 maximum. I don't want to, because I do want this summer to be realistic. And honestly, if I'm just gonna say something, in the same way as the Max Striker is the most unrealistic coaster in Discovery Studios, and I go like Discover. So this park mostly gonna be really realistic coasters. This is the only one that I'm showing like this probably would not happen. Like if like Arrow would not build something like this in real life. But that's fun. The fun coaster. You get to build whatever you want, even if it's unrealistic, and even if it's an arrow that goes over 80 miles an hour with inversions. I actually believe this would be tied with Phantom's Revenge for being the fastest arrow, because Phantom's Revenge hits 85 right now. I think it's the fastest. I could check this right now. Nitro. Steel Phantom. Hold on, I'm checking RCD right now. Goes 85. For their hyper coasters, big one goes 74. Desperado goes 80. Titan Max goes 71, and Magnum goes 72. Ooh, that's a nice. Please. Yep. And then X2 goes like 70. Yeah, 76. So, yeah. This would be tied for the fastest arrow, and yeah, as you can see, I painted the ride completely brown. I probably missed that, but I did do it. And yeah, I'm just getting the area. So yeah, I guess the video is gonna end soon, sadly. But honestly, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. Um, Make sure to also go vote for which coaster you want me to review first. Um, and yeah, um, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, and you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 of the series, go watch those. You made it through. And yeah, please like, subscribe. Bye.